Where am I? I'm from Augusta, Georgia. And my name is Marcus Parks. Thank God. And I did get a chance to play with one of my icons, Mr. James Brown. I want to tell you how it unfolded, though. I'm going to come up, then I'm going to come back, and then y'all going to understand. I moved to Dallas in 2014. I knew who I was, and I knew that God chose me to do what I do. So I realized a long time ago that it wasn't about the individual, but it was about Him. And I've been chosen to serve. So that's what I do. I have no idea what each and every last one of y'all are going through. But today I want y'all to escape. And I've been chosen to help y'all do that. I met all my family right here through music. And I remember when I was a little young puppy.
Good young puppy.
Yeah. Long time ago. Ain't been that long, shit. But I was looking for opportunities to play. Now, I grew up in church playing. Don't get me twisted. And God is always first. Always. Still is today. And will always be. Some of these musicians that I met, they was like wondering, like, dog, Marcus, why you let us solo for so long? It was a time that I was looking for a solo. I was at this place called the Word of Mouth Cafe. I don't know why I'm sharing this with y'all, but the Spirit telling me to do this, so yeah, I'm gonna do it. A place called the Word of Mouth Cafe, and it was this lady by the name of Ann Wesley who owned it. I used to come in sometime on Fridays and Saturday nights and just sit in with the band, perform and play. Wasn't getting paid or nothing like that. But I did this for a while. Then I took a little break. I came back. When I came back, she said, Marcus, where you been? I'm like, I've been around, but in my mind, I'm thinking like, I come down here all the time, y'all don't give me $1, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm thinking in my mind, but But then she told me, this was on a Friday night. She said, hey, I got James Brown manager. He's here tonight. He's been coming out here for the last 4 weeks because he heard you perform in this place. I'm like, what? She said, so he's here, so you do what you do, I'm gonna introduce you to him. And I said, okay. So I played, the band allowed me to do, what I do. And I met him on a Friday night. And then he told me to meet him on Monday morning at James Brown Enterprise. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie. Well, James Brown Enterprise is right there in Augusta, Georgia, off of Woodland Road before it burnt down. But so I come to pull up. He told me to bring my horn. I said, okay. So I brought my horn with me, and I'm thinking I'm just finna meet with him and have a chit chat or whatever. So he walks me back to the office. He said, before you walk in here, he told me, you make sure you address him as Mr. Brown. Don't say no James. That's Mr. Brown right there. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind, man, how the hell you gonna have me come down here and meet the Godfather so Mr. Brown did not even tell me that. But because he heard me soloing at a place where I wasn't making no money or nothing, but I was just looking for an opportunity. So I walk in the office and turn around in a big old chair. Was Mr. James Brown right there. And I'm like, what? Me, Mr. Brown, and his manager, and my trombone. I like it when I got music behind me and with me. So Mr. Brown told me to just start playing something, just play. I'm like, damn, what am I gonna play? And the song that I played was That's What Friends Are For. And I played it in the key of E. Thought I was doing my thing, I cut off. He said, now play it in the key of D. He do a lot of his stuff in D. I don't know if y'all, you know. I'm like, man. But I had been practicing in every key on my own because I wanted to be fluent in doing what God allowed me to do in every key. I didn't want this to have one or two keys that was my favorite. So I was familiar with D. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna play it. I played it in the key of D. And right there on the spot, he said, hey, I want to take you on the road with me. I'm a young pup. I'm working at the Radisson Suites Hotel. I said, what? Are you serious? He said, yes. I had an old trombone back then, had tape all on it and all that stuff. He said, we'll buy you a new horn. He gave me a bunch of CDs, learn this music. We about to go on the road. Man, that next day I went to my job. I said, thank y'all. This ain't gonna be no 2-week notice type stuff. But the moral of the story that I'm trying to make, y'all heard the saying of stay ready, you don't have to get ready, stay ready. So every time, this is one of the reasons why every time when I perform, no matter who I got with me, man, I let my band members shine. You can be with, now y'all, all of them that been with bands, well, they just want you to just stay right there. They don't want you to, hey, it's about me. But for me, it's never ever been about me, the person, Marcus Park. I know for a fact that God has been using me. I know for a fact that I got so many people that I have to touch and encourage and inspire. That's what I do. There's no monetary value that you can put on any of these musicians or any of the ones out there. I see a whole bunch of y'all like that too. We don't do that for that. So that's one of the reasons why I make sure that my music, hey, you do what you do. But that's the story of how I met Mr. James Brown. I shared that right here in the front yard. I don't even really share this story too funny. Because it's not about me. It's about y'all. And one of my favorite songs was It's a Man's World. Yeah. And I'm going to play this. Go ahead, bro.